Target clear, coding task. We're doing the ZigZag ones, not 4. We're done with 4. That was a happy memory for everyone, I'm sure. Gosh darn it. No, I want J. Right, 5. This question is about the use of values in the numbers allowed list. The application currently allows the same number of points regardless of the complexity of the expression entered by the user. This does not encourage mathematical extension and challenge. Introduce functionality into the application to give a bonus of 2 points for every operand used in the expression entered if the evaluation is a valid target. So bonus of 2 points, right? This means that currently, okay, so let me set it up, ZZ5. Currently, the scoring is a little bit broken. I've got a video to fix the scoring bug, and I've added this to the Wikibook stat because we always subtract point, not just if you get something wrong. It's not in the else here, it's like every time. So every time we'll have the score -1, except when we do score, if it is a target, we add 2. So really the score you get is, because sometimes you can, in one expression, you can snipe more than one target, right? And if n is the number of targets, which is like because you go over the targets, and then you see all of the matches you have, then you get 2 times n minus 1. So if you only shoot clear one target, then you get 1 point. That's fair enough. But if you clear 2 targets, you don't get 2 points. You get 3 points because it's 2 times 2, 4 minus 1. So this will run twice. This line will be evaluated twice, giving you 4, but then a -1. So we're not changing this. All we need to do is counting the number of operands. So it's in this one to operate as described, right? Like bonus of 2 points for every operand used in the expression entered. So let's have a look. Right, so it's in this one. We evaluate the RPN, passing its user input in RPN. Once we've done this, because the way EvaluateRPN works, right, we pop from the list, meaning that if we finish, we might, like if we manage to kind of evaluate everything, we're gonna end up with nothing in the list. So if we want to, the operands are, where am I here? Okay, not max number. EvaluateRPN, right? Okay. So if I want to read the number of operands, the number of available numbers that the player has used, I need to read them from this argument, and I need to do this before I evaluate it. So what I'm going to do is operands, styled in the same coding style. So this is Pascal cased. Operands used is equal to x for x in user input in RPN if x not in, and then pass the list of accepted what do you call it, operators, which is kind of, yeah, like this would be this one, right? That's one way of saying it's an operand. Another way is to verify that it's a valid number using this one, or actually really just checking this, because otherwise we need to pass max number. So like this regular expression that says it is basically 1 or more digits, meaning a number, right? But in instance, if it's a number, if it's not an operand. Oops, I've kind of like put this twice. Right. Let's just have a look. I'm going to run it with a breakpoint so we can see what happens to this, what comes in here. Run debug, yes please. Okay, what test case have they given us here? 512 minus 8 plus 2 plus 2. Nice one. I'm sorry, where's my code? Okay, so we use the training game, and it's 512. Does it divide 8 plus 2 plus 2? How imaginative. No, not here. Type in terminal, not the code. Plus 2 plus 2. So that should score me. Oh, wait, I've not done anything, because that doesn't score me anything, but it stops on the breakpoint, and we can see what I have. All right, operands used here is 512, 8, 2, 2. Because user input and RPM was 512, 8 divide 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus, because right, it's in RPN. So what we've done is it's populated this operands used as a list comprehension, so it's every element of x as long as x is not one of the operators, which means it's going to take just the operand. Quite happy that this works. We can now proceed. So having the number of operands used, ooh. So before we return, if user input evaluation is a target, right? So if we have scored something, which is like if that's true, then we're gonna add to the score plus equal 2 times the length of operands used. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about this. As you can hear from the pitch of my voice, yeah, that's right. Should be fine. We'll yeah. All right. Y, and then so I'm still at 0, and if I've got 5, 12 minus 8 minus plus 2, that's because it's 5, 12 divide 8 plus 2, yeah. Okay, so I started at -1 and I got 9. So those 9 are 2 for clearing 1 target, and then 2 for each 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't look right. Oh no, wait, but yeah, but then there's the -1 as well, right? So okay, so I came from -1, I got +2 for clearing whatever that evaluated to, which was 68. Yeah, 64 plus 2. Right, so -1 plus 2 plus 6, no, plus 8. So that takes me to 9, right? But as I get back out of this, from here, all of this is correct, but then I still get the -1. So this is actually correct score. So this is where in the test they tell you, I'm not going to run the actual test, because I did run the actual test, but I messed it up. Which is what I done, right? Like to 9 points, 8 additional points for 4 operands in using expression. So what happened, this is what happened there, except I started from -1, so I got current score 8, but like I've scored 9 points, right? I've passed the test. I'm not gonna test it again. I'm bored of this. Okay, and I have this selected as my original, so if I compare with selected, right, I have added a list of operands used that built using a list comprehension that will select all of the elements in the RPN expression that are not an operator. And then in here, if we have a target, I just kind of append to the score. So the key thing here is it's a bit fiddly with the list comprehension, so that might be a good Pythonic flex to know for the day. The fateful day, which I'm looking at my calendar, is like the 11th of June. Oh, well, okay. Well, there's plenty of time for me to post more videos. See you very soon.